Hello, and welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is going to be a reading for July the 25th, 2022, or whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum, and so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to thank you for all of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Also, I am holding myself accountable for putting out regular content, so hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when I put more content up. In the meantime and in between time, let us see what messages Spirit has for us today. Yeah. Why are you upside down? I know I calibrated. Okay. Okay, once more. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, coming out the gate is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of mastery. See that the potter is, or the sculptor is creating their sculpture. Yeah, this is the card of refinement. You've done it enough times to develop a rhythm and to develop your technique. This is you honing in on your technique with the Temperance and the Two of Wands. Pretty much the same kind of energy. This is balance. I'm seeing balance with both of these. Yeah. Keeping everything on an even keel, not leaning too much towards one thing and neglecting the other. And then, like with the Two of Wands, that is the card of decision. That is the card of decision. So if we're reading this the way that you see it, this is going to be the card of refinement, making the conscious decision to keep things on an even keel. And then we've got the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, yeah. All right, so we've got passion, brand new passion coming in. Like you've got a new lease on life. You've discovered something in the midst of you, in the midst of your refinement. You've picked up a second wind, perhaps. Yeah, or a new lease on life. A new way of thinking. That would be the Ace of Swords, but this is a new passion, a new sense of vigor, right? Which is great because you've got this Five of Wands right by it. So this, to me, is like being beset on all sides. This is the Royal Rumble cage match, right? Every person for themselves type of type of energy. Yeah, not to be confused with the Seven of Wands, which is the central figure defending after the victory. But this is like being in the midst of, yeah, I just like fighting. This is that's this energy here. And then we have the Empress. Now, when we talk about the Empress, the first thing that usually comes to mind is that she is the embodiment of all of the queens, which is true, which is very true. She has all of her elements in order. She knows how to not only exercise temperance, but she is also a living example of how to manage all of those elements in a royal way, right? But also she is abundance. She is creation. She is the matriarch, the grand matriarch. Like she doesn't have to work to create things. She just is, right? But what I'm seeing here is that there is work required to get to this level. There is work required to get to this level, and that you will be challenged on all fronts to bring this to fruition. This is not going to be just you against you, like it is here with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, this is pushing past all of the negative self-talk and things, and the why am I even doing this, and getting up and doing things even though you don't want to perfect something, right? But that's the mastery of self. This is the mastery of others through the mastery of self, because there will be a challenge here. There are going to be a lot of challenges here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have got the World. So, new beginnings, new endings. There's a completion of a cycle. Go ahead and flip that tassel over to the other side. You have graduated, and now you're on to more sophisticated challenges, utilizing the lessons that you have learned from the challenges that you have already surpassed. Yeah. One more. Okay. All right, one more. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Whatever you are deciding to do, it is going to grow for you. Okay. It's gone from its infancy stages, and now the atoms are split, and now you get to juggle that. Now you get to juggle this thing that you have been working on. It's growing, and you're definitely moving in the right direction. So for those of you that are feeling discouraged, continue on, stay connected, stay in constant communication with Spirit. Stay connected. Stay global? Huh? Stay global? What does that mean? Stay global. I don't understand that. Okay, 8 of Swords. 8 of Wands. Spirit, if you don't stop playing with me, if you don't stop playing with me, how did I know that was going to happen? Hold on a minute, everyone. Let's just put this over here. Stay global. World card is clarified by the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Okay. Okay. Bring out the Temperance card because I have theories. Okay. Now, the 8 of Swords is traditionally self-imposed limitations. Okay. In this deck, this is about knowing what tools are needed to do the right job. Okay. And your most utilized tool is the tongue. Okay. Your words have power. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Watch how you say it, because what you say will be your reality a lot faster than it used to be. We used to be real cavalier about the stuff that we would allow ourselves to say and think and do. And for a good portion of the community, we've realized that our words have greater power than what we once thought. And so with this 8 of Swords out of this deck in particular, what I'm getting is watch your mouth. Watch what you say, because your words are coming in as your reality. You see this with the 8 of Wands? It's like you've got some messages. So we've got the Earth right here in all of these messages of goodness. And they're all different. They're all different. There's one with nothing on it. Here's the one with the High Priestess. There's an oar here. There's a machete here. There's a window here. There's a flag there. There's a hatchet. Like all these things. So when you say that you are, say, blessed and highly favored, if you say you are blessed and highly favored, so be it. If you say that you are broke and you ain't got it, so be it. If you say that you are abundant, so be it. So be careful the words that you say, because now that this is done, you are learning how to get this under wraps, because now it's time for the practical application of the lessons you have learned. And then we've got the 8 of Cups here, and the 8 of Cups here is you know, like the card of walking away. I don't want to walk away, but I gotta walk away because I know that while this was nice, there's more coming. But let's see with this one, what the book has to say. I'm curious. Yep. In this card, we work to find meaning among what has been lost. It is a card that can speak of stagnation, loss, depression, and a lack of direction. Here, the attention being turned inward must look for. Let's get it together. Here, the intention being turned inward must look to external forces to help one move forward. Spirits of the dead have many different categories in the Orisha tradition. The most common being Egun, who are spirits associated by blood ancestry or initiation to us, and Aranu, the citizens of the heaven, who are chosen or assigned spirits. In dealing with ancestors, we find a mingling of many other practices coming into the Orisha traditions. The religion of our ancestors, mediumship, spiritism, and a variety of traditional ways of working with ancestors all get mingled in many people's practices. You might go to church to pray for your grandmother, see a spiritist to ask about your mom, or be told to do a ceremony for your father in a shell reading. All of these are done as separate practices. Everything is fine. However, when people start trying to use spiritists or mediums to mark Orisha initiations or solutions, we get into muddy water where people often lose their way. Makes sense. We end up wandering from guide to guide like the Rider-Waite-Smith image of the Eight of Cups, looking for something, but not knowing where it is or where to find it. With this world card, okay, I see why you did. I understand why you say, okay, I think you, okay, okay. There's so much. All right. With the world card and the big ending and not knowing where to go, what to do. But even in the midst of that, mind your tongue. Mind your tongue. Mind your tongue because spirit is listening. Mind your heart for spirit is watching. Mind your thoughts for spirit knows. A way will be made for you. A way will be made for you. Okay. Whew. All right. Thank you so much for taking time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And I will see you next time. Bye now.